All right, if you're a D2C consumer brand, I don't understand why you'd ever do photo shoots. So I'm going to walk you through essentially how we deliver photos that are cool, beautiful, and basically remove the need for a photo shoot, really. And it's quite insane what you can accomplish. And this time I just decided to go wild. Like we got Red Bull as the campaign, like the product, and I just wanted to pick something completely different and reimagine the whole thing. And so let me first go ahead and run. And I'll walk you through all the stages, but let's run these images so that you can see images being created in real time. And let's run this. All right, so now these images are being created. And so let me walk you through the entire workflow. So essentially, we got a Red Bull campaign here. And like I said, I wanted to go completely wild. So I got some of the like mood boarding done with Cosmos here. And for those of you who are not familiar with it, it's kind of like a Pinterest, but like a little bit cooler. And so I grabbed some of the geo like heat thermal images like this from here to kind of just like show energy drinks vibe, just the vibe that I was thinking of. And then essentially what we have here is a creative brief, which I got Claude to write, nothing too special, and then a brand context, which I also got Claude to write, as you can see. And then essentially we have multiple agents. And now this is the first agent. What it's doing is creating a brand DNA, brand Bible, if you will, analyzing the brand context and the creative brief, combining them all together to kind of make it like a whole thing of brand Bible, which is a creative brief. What are we creating? A visual DNA, which comes from our agent who analyzed our mood board, and it basically just becomes a report that we're kind of combining with the entire brand Bible, and then on top of that, what the brand is all about, like the brand DNA, whatever you want to call it. There's so many words for it. So we combine those three things, which is mood board, creative brief, and the brand intel, to kind of make a massive sheet of paper, words that knows everything about the brand. Okay, I hope you just get it. And then after that, we pass it through the brain, is what I call it. And brain is kind of made of three agents. And the first agent is a creative strategist. So basically, we're making sure that the creative strategist, this person's role is to actually come up with 10 concepts that we will use for our campaign. And now this is something completely different. And I'm not even sure how that's like. I haven't seen the generations that we're going to see. So we'll see it together and we'll see how it looks. And then the second is basically putting the concepts that the creative strategist created into words so that we can send those words to the image generator and then create those concepts. And then we have a quality gate. We want to make sure that every single thing is according to the brand intel that we created here and is following all the guidelines. And that's it in a nutshell. You can have it. You don't have to worry about copying and waiting to read the prompts. You can have this entire workflow for free. But yeah, there's our images. Like honestly, they're not that good, to be honest. Um, I'm not really a fan. I like this one. Perhaps we could use like turn this into a video or something like lightning. That one's okay. And then it's kind of leaving room for headline copy, which is weird. It shouldn't. Maybe that's something that we need to tweak in the prompts. But like this is honestly pretty bad. I usually am surprised by how good the results is, and this time I'm surprised how bad the results are. But either way, you know that it's like the possibilities are just endless. And yeah, that was a bit of a bummer and flop. But as you can see, like we have some really nice images in here. And yeah, like this one's pretty good. So you can create nice ones too, I promise. This one's a bummer. And I have the option to not post it, but I think I'll post it just to kind of show you the reality, like the real work. So essentially what went wrong here is probably one of these prompts. I'm thinking the creative strategist, because it shouldn't leave the provisioning for the words, headline copy. Like that's just weird. It should just think of the copy by itself. And perhaps we just need a better image model. Who knows? And I'm not a fan of the blue and everything because we were trying to reimagine everything, and it didn't really give us what we gave the mood board for. And so yeah, that was a bit of a flop. But yeah, so how we would fix it is basically just take all these prompts and so one by one just give it to Claude and be like, hey, this is where it kind of messed up. Just like talking to AI, and say, hey, let's try to find the core of this problem and then fix that prompt because we don't know right now where exactly the problem comes from. So perhaps if we ran one of these images once more, which is a terrible one, they're all pretty shit. But yeah, let's see what happens. It's kind of a blooper, but yeah, it's good to kind of get an idea though. Let's see what it returns, and yeah, we can take it from there. Like this is bad, you know. Like it's always the prompt. So garbage in, garbage out, and okay, well you see now it's not. It's gone. So like, and perhaps it's just you. Sometimes you just have to regenerate the image, and that kind of fixes the problem. But still, even just to take a picture like this with a photographer with a real set or CGI, like it would take days, which we just literally did right in front of you. And it's quite crazy. Like even this, to get like a real condensation artist, you'd have to like do the whole thing, you'd build a set and all that stuff. It would be a bummer. And it's getting better. Hey, it is getting better. You know, like the model kind of hallucinated a little bit in the first run, which is pretty bad as you can see. But like this, it's getting better. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of dig this one. It's good. Um, let's see which one did we regenerate again? Yeah, this one we also no. Yeah, we did this one, which is yeah, as you can see. Yeah, and yeah. So there we go.